So, welcome guys to the first ever results show for the FMUL proper. First thing to say is thank you to everybody who's been participating, because generally, in terms of submission, it's brilliant. It's the best submission rate we've seen, I think, ever. We've only had one qualifier in, but pretty much everyone else, with I think two exceptions, has submitted, and we've got some really competitive leagues, which was the whole point of this, to make this competitive, to make it interesting. So hopefully you will all see some pretty good fireworks as this competition explodes into life in the next few weeks. Okay, so we are in edition 1, of course, and obviously we have Sturm Graz, we have Perth Glory, and we have Aizal. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. If we have any Indians here, they can correct us, but I'm going for Aizal. Let's find out then a little bit about the qualifiers. Now, as I said, we only had one person submit this, which is a shame. I don't think we've got. I was kind of being facetious, Algo. I don't think we have an Indian person here either. So we only have one person here. All of these are going to be 0. All these people did actually say that we're going to have a go. A couple of them have actually told me that they're not going to. Andy Tecker, I think, thought he could play on console, and Aqua just told me he wasn't going to do it. But Optify and Serious Mitch, I have no idea what happened to them. Optify was in the qualifiers last time as well and didn't do it. I think we can probably assume that he's not going to compete. But we did have one result, and that's Misty Storm, who managed 88. So Misty Storm will be officially in the FMUL next season if he wants to be. But on to the FMUL proper. People who are already qualified, and we're starting with Division 3. Some of you may know this is my division. I am in the Sturm Graz division, and Gruti, unfortunately, is bottom of that. He has, I think, probably pulled out. I don't think he's going to be back, but we'll see. We then have Frankie, who has sadly got sacked. Unlucky Frankie. All I can say is you're in good company, mate, because that's me. Not even 100 points with a team that should be winning their league every season, probably. Not a great season. I very nearly got sacked myself. I just about got away with it by winning on the last day and getting into Europe. But it was a very close run thing. And then we have Finn on 99. A bit better than me, certainly. I'm assuming a couple of league places higher. Maybe a bit of a cup run as well. I'm not sure. And then Gio Joe, who has smashed it. I think I was thinking Sturm Graz were harder than I thought they would be, but Gio Joe clearly thinks not, because 160 with Sturm Graz is pretty good. I don't think you can get much better than that, given that realistically you're not going anywhere in the Champions League for a while. I think that's pretty impressive. So well done to Gio Joe. Promotion looks not assured, but likely at this point. Finn and I can battle it out for that second place, perhaps. We will see how things go. But it does look like it's just the 3 of us in Division 3 at the moment. Hopefully that will change in the next seasons to come. Division 2 now, with Perth Glory over to Australia. I have to say I was kind of sad that I didn't get Perth Glory, because I would have liked this. I think this would have been fun. Right, how are they go? 107. Not bad. I don't quite know. Perth Glory were like mid-table-ish, weren't they? So 107 is probably quite good. Bale, 151. Very good. I assume Perth Glory in the Asian Champions League type thing? I don't know. Obviously, I'm not really involved with Division 2. No, they're not. So 151 was probably pretty damn good. And Aldi 151, you'll see this is pretty close. Algo 157. Having you two in the same group is going to be very confusing, Algo and Aldi. And then Chris GLT, who's smashed it there. 25 points more than Algo. So he's got a bit of a lead at the top. I'm assuming that probably means that he won the league, but I'm not sure. It was a 30 challenge points. Well done, Chris. What was the challenge? Remind me, because this isn't my group. I didn't set it. I do know it, but Australia works. That's all right then. What was the challenge that you got, Chris? Let us know. New Zealand player, 7.5 matches in 10 matches minimum. So you got a New Zealand player. Okay. Yep, it'll be different challenges every season, otherwise it'll get boring. So yeah, we will. The admins will decide. We're going to have a quick discussion actually after this. So yeah, you won't be able to start your second season right away if you want to be listening for the challenges. But I would hope once we've done the results, we'll get your next challenges out within maybe 10 minutes. Right. So well done to Chris GLT, who, as I say, at the moment looks on for promotion, but we will see. And now on to the Super League. We are going to need to sort of have a think about how we work this, because it sounds to me like this is probably not the best nation. I think we may have to have like a few stipulations about which countries the the Super League can be in, because otherwise I think it might get a little bit silly. But we won't be going back to India. But having done it, we set up all the save. I wasn't going to change it halfway through. That doesn't make sense either. So we are going to have this slightly weird season in India, but we won't be back in India. This will be a one and done, and they will be like Brazil, banished to the dustbin of leagues that we can't really play as. Right. So Pasveer 100. Unlike him, he had to play it quickly this time, so that might be why. Not that he doesn't always play it quickly, but not his best performance. And at the moment, got some work to do to stay in the Super League. Followed by Vitasoy, 45 points ahead of him. So a bit of a gap there for Pasveer to make up. Bit of work to do. Then RKJ Gaming, also 145. So we've got a nice tight league here, it looks like. Ender, 150, only 5 points ahead. Well done, Ender, though. Really good. The mod showing that mods can do it well. And White Panther, the top of the lot. White Panther currently on for the very first ever FMUL winner, properly. We kind of had a sort of winner in the qualifiers, but that doesn't really count. So this would be the first ever winner. So currently White Panther, that's you. I don't know if you're here, but congratulations. Really good start. That is therefore the standings as they are currently. We just post the spreadsheet that we use for this. Okay, that is where we are at the moment. We will post this particular screen onto the Discord so that people can see it. And that is where we are, guys. Are there any questions at this point?